we like to play a comparison game of different units, different branches of the military and foreign militaries. So I'm going to start with the Brits. There's been a handful of British SAS guys who come on this show. I love those guys. They're very entertaining, very, very, very funny. You come from, the American world of that. What is your honest opinion of how you view the 22 SAS?
Yeah, I love those guys. Cut from the same cloth. They do things a little bit different, but that's fine. Post-career, I was at Cryo Precision and was the international user representative, and spent a lot of time with those guys. And come to find out, one of them in particular, we were doing a mission together one night. They had one objective, we had the other, and as it turns out, we decided to go kinetic on our objective, and they were trying to sneak up on theirs. And then, they got compromised earlier on, but we finally kind of made that connection years and years later. But those guys are awesome. They're awesome. Can't say enough good things about them and kind of what they're doing and what they've done. Their history, their legacy, how that their legacy and history influenced the unit that I came from, and just a lot of really great things. Have some deep bonds with them. I know we were talking about this earlier, but had a kind of a funny moment. Our law enforcement rep from Cryo, I think it was at the AUSA show that they have in DC every year. And so we were all there as part of AUSA. And kind of a side note, our LE rep set up a tour of the White House for us. And so it was like the two guys, myself and a couple others, our LE rep. And we ended up getting a really good tour of the executive building and the White House that evening. But on one particular moment, we were downstairs, and I guess you call it the basements, and there's an original White House like stone archway. And the Secret Service guy that was giving us a tour was like, "Hey, you guys see those char marks on the stone?" And we're like, "Yeah." He goes, "Well, those are the original char marks from when the Brits burned down the White House." To which I'd look at our Brit buddies and said, "We'll accept your apology now." We all had a good time, but having that experience with them, and just, nothing but good things to say about them. A lot of close bonds with some of those guys, and nothing but respect.
That's great to hear. And that doesn't surprise me. And everything I hear about the 22 SAS, and when I interview those guys, I mean, they're just cool. They're just cool dudes. And I know that they have an incredible amount of mutual respect for the United States counterpart that they have. The last one in the comparison thing is obviously the Navy. I ask this in every